All right, I would like to go over the assignment that is due this week. So you are creating an inquiry-based presentation. Remember on your first slide, you need your title page. Moving on, some things that need to be in your presentation. So the first bullet point is asking for a state standard within your content area and learning objective. For the state standard, if you plan on teaching math, choose a math standard. If you plan on teaching science, choose a science standard. And the inquiry-based aspects and the STEM aspects will fall within. So here's a part of the rubric for you to get full points for that. Your state standard, make sure you are copying and pasting your state standard and the numbers and letters associated with. Straight copy and paste, do not modify it. When you write a learning objective, it must be specific and clear, measurable, in student-friendly language, and only has one verb. Here's an example. When creating a learning objective, you want to say students will be able to, or I will be able to, what are they going to learn and how are they going to show mastery? Here's an example. Students will be able to solve subtraction problems. How are they going to do it? By using a tens frame. Now, this is a little bit lower level, but this is an example of a good objective. Moving on, you need a detailed description of inquiry-based learning and a rationale for STEM classroom implementation. So in this piece, make sure you're giving an example or describing what inquiry-based learning is and why it's important in a STEM classroom and your content area. Here's the rubric associated. You need an example of inquiry-based learning experience. So what you're doing here is based on your objective and your state standard, find an activity that is inquiry-based, STEM-related that you could use in this piece. You're also going to find 2 examples of digital resources that would assist in implementing real-world inquiry-based learning. So here's the rubric associated with that piece. Now, you need to have a reference slide to reference the documentation that you found in your presentation. You also need presenter's notes. Presenter's notes are what you would say while presenting that slide. Now, I don't want paragraphs and sentences in your presentation. It's bullet points with good graphics that represent what you're trying to say and come across. Your presenter's notes is where you're going to type in and add the small details that you would present if you were giving this presentation to a peer. Last piece, you need to write a reflection, 250 to 500 word reflection. This needs to be done in a Word document. So you will upload 2 pieces in here. You'll upload your presentation. I don't care what format you use, PowerPoint, Prezi, Google Slides, you choose. If you do Google Slides and you only have to upload 1 piece, your link to your Google slide, and then your reflection. Make sure your reflection is at least 250 words and hits these 3 bullet points. All in all, you'll need a total of 2 to 4 scholarly resources. If you have questions about this assignment, please message me and I'm happy to help. Also, make sure it is engaging with great graphics and color so that it's appealing to the audience eye.